Hi and welcome to another recipe on Rob Kennedy Cooking. It's a Saturday and we're here this morning to cook a lovely spaghetti carbonara. So first of all you need to get your pan on the heat, get it nice and hot, and to that just add a good glug of rapeseed oil or any particular oil you've got in your cupboards. And then I've got some prepared half a diced onion and 1 clove of garlic thinly sliced, and that goes into our pan. Just start to give that a quick mix. There we go. And I think for this recipe it's all about going into your cupboards, you know, looking in your cupboards before you go to the shops. When you're at home, you know, see what you've got available first. That's the secret, and that's what I did with the spaghetti. I thought, I've got plenty of it, why not make a nice carbonara? So to the onions, what we're going to be doing is basically frying them, getting some flavour going. And we're going to add some sliced mushrooms. These are just what I had kicking about. There's about 4 mushrooms there. And then left over from breakfast this morning, I've just cooled down with some bacon and thinly sliced that as well. And I've also removed all of the fat. As I said, we're using spaghetti, so I've cooked the spaghetti already. And that was for about 8 minutes in boiling water with a pinch of salt. And then we're going to bring the dish together with some herbs. I'm also going to put some crunchy texture on the top in the form of a lovely piece of garlic toast. Very easy to make as well. So these onions are going to be colouring nicely. And then we're going to add our mushrooms with a knob of butter as well. You don't have to use the butter, but the mushrooms will absorb a lot of the oil and a lot of the fat. So we just give them a nice stir. There we go. Let's let them just tick over. Turn the heat down. Just add a tiny more glove of oil. So the mushrooms will absorb all of that. And then we come to our toast just while we're cooking this, which is a lovely piece of sourdough. And to that we're going to add some garlic butter. Now all this is soft butter or spread with a pinch of parsley, a clove of chopped garlic, and then a little pinch of salt. What you do is just give that a mix. There we go. Just with a spoon. Get a little palette knife, and then what you're going to do is just spread this and get in all them corners. You need to get in all them corners, and you've got that lovely garlic butter. And with this butter, because it's being cooked on the old sourdough bread, all the butter when it cooks will just ooze through all them little holes and make it really garlicky. Okay, that's that. And we're going to add a nice bit of parmesan on the top as well. And also some black pepper. Now this needs to go in a preheated oven as your crunchy treat to go on top of your carbonara for 15 minutes at 180 degrees. So I'll pop that in the oven behind me. We'll go back to our pan. So we've got our mushrooms, onions, all cooking lovely in there. And now we're going to add our bacon. So this isn't kind of the classic carbonara. So if you didn't want to add bacon because you're a vegetarian, then just put some extra mushrooms in, or maybe add some spinach. So we just give that a move around. There we go, give it a little pan shuffle. Okay, now that's cooking lovely with all that bacon and mushrooms and garlic and onion. We're only going to add a tiny pinch of salt because there's quite, you know, a bit of salt in the bacon already. So what you don't want to do is over salt it, and you can always add just a little bit at a time, because as the saying goes, you can always add but you can't take away. So we want to keep our vegetables and bacon nice and kind of a little bit crunchy as well. There's enough flavour in that pan already. So we've got the spaghetti here, which was around about 85 grams raw. So if we pop that all into the pan as well, make sure we've got that heat on, that's good. And there we go, and that will just move around now and get lovely flavours going through that spaghetti. If you don't have spaghetti, it doesn't matter. You could use penne pasta, you could use rigatoni, you could use farfalle, anything that's in your cupboards really, pasta-wise. You can see there now it's getting nice and hot. And what we're going to do is just add some flavours. So I like to add a little squeeze of lemon juice. There we go, that's fresh lemon juice. And then just a little bit of cream, just to bring it together. So it's not going to be too saucy, it's going to be quite a nice tight mix. And then here I've got 2 different types of fresh herbs. If you don't have fresh herbs, then see, you know, again what you've got in your cupboard, some dried thyme or something like that. But I've got chives and parsley. So we're going to pop them both in. They've just been finely chopped. And now we can just bring that together. Now this is quite a big portion by the time everything goes in. And I'll give you the quantities in the recipe breakdown when I launch it later on this afternoon onto the Facebook page. This can then go in a bowl, and you know, if you love carbonara, you can eat the whole lot. But then maybe it could be shared within 2 people, just for a lunchtime snack. You know, that's almost ready to come together now. You can see what's happened with the cream is it's tightened around the spaghetti and the mushroom and the garlic and the bacon and everything. And we're just ready now just to serve. And that lemon will give it a lovely citrus note as well. Okay. So we've got a bowl here, it's quite a big bowl, so again, as I said, it could be shared quite easily for 2 people. If you're like me, you'll probably just end up eating the whole lot. And we just spoon that into the bowl, like that. And what I like to do here is just finish it with a little bit more parmesan. And then our toast, which is cooking in the oven, but I did make one earlier, which is here. So what we need to do is get our toast and cut that into nice kind of garlic fingers. Pop that, into the bowl so they can be just shared around there. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, now that is the dish complete. I'm going to come around, I'm going to get a lovely photo of that for you, right underneath the camera. And you can see now, for your Saturday treat, there you go. Have a go at this spaghetti carbonara. I'll upload all of the recipe tips, as I did earlier on in the week, onto the Facebook page, Rob Kennedy Cooking. Have a fantastic weekend. Get in the kitchen, get into your cupboards, get your pans out, and enjoy yourself and have some fun and keep safe. I'll see you back on the channel, Rob Kennedy Cooking, next Wednesday at 11 AM. Take care.